Hey there, Corporate Misfits. Brittany Darrington here, and welcome to episode 24 of the Corporate Misfit podcast. I am so excited to talk about today's topic because this is a question I get asked often, and that is, am I giving too much content away for free? So if you've ever asked yourself that question, or if you ever wondered if you were giving too much content or information away for free in your business, then you're in the right place because today I'm breaking it down. Let's dive in.
You're listening to the Corporate Misfit Podcast with Brittany Darrington, where female entrepreneurs can get powerful tips and advice on how to start, launch, and grow their business.
So, Corporate Misfits, if you have ever thought to yourself, like, okay, I'm creating an opt-in and I'm reviewing what it is I'm giving away, and this is some good stuff. This freebie is like taking somebody from A to B. And then you start to think, what the heck? If I give all this information away for free, is it gonna keep them from buying my product or service? That's what we all wanna know, right? So let's talk about that. Let's break this down and unpack it so that you know how much content to give away for free in your business, and also how to help your customer move from the freebie to your paid product or service. So I'm going to show you a few examples of some different industries that give away free items and ultimately get them to their product or their service. And then I'm also going to talk about some mindset shifts that we're going to have to make in order to see things differently, and the journey that you're going to want to walk your customers on. So let's go ahead and get started with free content and who's doing this and how do they do it. So Russell Brunson, if you're not familiar with who he is a funnel expert, and he helps online businesses and e-commerce and just anyone who has a business to be able to create successful funnels. And he does this through his platform where they build out funnels, and also through his online courses. One of the freebies that he offers in order to get new people to his tribe and being able to provide them with valuable content and information is he provides a free book, which is all about sales funnel hacking. Now, in this book, it is so full of valuable and juicy information. Like, I read it and I had so many notes, so many sticky pads in there, and I had to reread it a couple of times because it was so good and taught me so much information. Now, he gives it away for free, and he requires that you pay for the shipping, which is usually $7.99. Now, once you receive your product or your service, or once you make that purchase, he then invites you to come and check out his online course or his community at a discounted rate through his sales funnel. Now, once he has provided you with that opportunity, if you decided not to move forward, he's gonna come back a couple of days later and also ask you if you want to check out his community once you've had an opportunity to read the book and see the value that he is providing. I will tell you, once I read that book, I immediately ran to ClickFunnels and I was like, how do I build the successful funnel that he has showed me how to build within the book? That's how eventually he was able to get me to be a big time customer and really love working with his products and his services within his community. Another really great example of giving away stuff away for free, but ultimately leading to a sale. I see this a lot within mall food courts. So usually what happens is let's use a Chinese restaurant because I see it happen a lot with them. A Chinese restaurant might be giving away free samples to try one of their meals. And the cool thing is you can try it. You can see if you like it, see if it's good, and if you want to actually order the full meal. Now, once you try this and you taste it and you are ready, then they're gonna go and encourage you to go get in line. Maybe they give you a special discount or whatever it may be. But now you can stop searching the food court and walking around in the mall, and you can now get your lunch, your dinner, or your breakfast, whatever it may be. So that's a really great way to start getting people to your community, is give them that sample taster and give them value so that they will be so excited to want to buy from you. I am also going to share an example of what I do within my community. I give away amazing stuff for free. Like, my ultimate biz plan is awesome. It walks you through all the different phases you are going to face when you are starting a business. But once you have gone through that, I have something that's going to complement helping you to start and launch your business. And that's the Corporate Misfit Club. So I give you away a really valuable freebie, But then I also know that I have something in addition if you want to take that next step to help you continue down your journey. So let's talk about the scarcity mindset, because when people hear this, sometimes they're like, whoa, Brittany, so you want me to give away this like awesome freebie, or you want me to give away something that's going to cost me and I might lose money in my business, and you want me to give it away for free. And what if that person doesn't buy? What if they're like, that's enough, I'm good. What they gave me was good enough, and now I don't need to buy their product or service, because that is a real fear. And that is something that we all think about, right? So how do you overcome the scarcity mindset? Well, in order for you to overcome it, it's important for you to identify, where is the scarcity mindset coming from? Are you afraid that you're not going to get sales? Are you afraid that your content is, this is all you have to give and you don't have anything else within you? Are you afraid that you're going to consistently lose money? It's important to identify, what is it that's keeping you from actually wanting to move forward with this? Then I want you to write that down. I want you to write down everything that is holding you back, everything that's making you nervous, everything that's giving you anxiety when it comes to giving something away for free to a potential lead, and hopefully they become a client, or they start to purchase your products or your services. So what is it that's keeping you from wanting to give something away? So one of the things that I like to do in order for me to really overcome some of the anxiety and the fear that I face whenever it comes to creating a freebie and thinking I give too much away for free, is I go back and I say to myself, there are more than enough people who want to buy my product and my services and work with me. And by giving them this freebie, I am then able to then introduce them to putting that icing on the cake, which is my community. So start to look at it from a different lens and start to identify, what is it that's creating this scarcity? Did you have a situation where people didn't want to buy your products or services? Or maybe you go into other people's communities and you take the freebie and don't move forward. And just know that it's okay for people not to always move forward and buy your products and services. Sometimes people are able to go through that freebie and they identify maybe your style doesn't work for them. And also maybe when they're eating that food, they're like, I don't like it, so I'm not gonna go and waste food. Or maybe they're thinking in their head, after they read the book that you might have given away for free, gosh, this is overly complicated and I've changed my mind. So don't be afraid to give something away for free, because it's helping you to even weed out some of the people who might not be a great fit for your community. And that's what I love when I give away a freebie. I start to discover that sometimes people are not the right fit for my community. And I'm so grateful that you discovered that when you decided not to move forward with my product or service after you had my freebie, because then we don't waste any time. So move from that scarcity mindset and move into a place of abundance, and know that there is more than enough for you. And what you're doing is you're helping to take your client down a journey. So let's talk about that. So taking your client down a journey is where you are giving a freebie away that is going to help that customer get from point A to B. But then you have a product or a service, or you're offering something that will ultimately help your client get from B to C, or B to D, or B to whatever letter is next. So how that works is you help that customer solve that pain point and that problem within that freebie. Maybe it's a guide to a routine, a morning routine. So then they discover how to make a morning routine. Or maybe it's like one of the things that I do a time blocking schedule. So then you can actually start time blocking and be more productive in your business. And then you want to help take them to the next level. So if you are in the time blocking and you want to help someone be more productive, well, then maybe you actually have a journal so that they don't have to print off this time blocking sheet every single week. Or maybe you have a full-on course on how to make your morning routine and be successful with it, in addition to the guide that you were providing. And I want you to write this down before you even start creating your freebies. How can I take my customer from A to B? And then how can I introduce them to my product or service that will help take them from B to C, or B and further? And so really think about what journey you want to send your customers on. Okay. Corporate Misfits. Well, I hope that this is helping you to overcome some of the mindset blocks when it comes to creating freebies. And hopefully you will start providing value and not be afraid to give it away, because you know that in addition to what it is you're providing, you are also going to provide high value with the next product or service that you are looking to present and offer to your ideal client. So if you have any questions about today's episode, go ahead and type them into the comment section. And also make sure that you hit subscribe, join us in our Corporate Misfit community. And I can't wait to catch up with you on some of our other upcoming episodes that we host every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. All right, Corporate Misfits, will have fun making free and valuable content.
If you've enjoyed today's episode of the Corporate Misfit podcast, we invite you to check out the Corporate Misfit Club. The Corporate Misfit Club is the essential resource for female entrepreneurs who are looking to start or grow a business they actually love. Whether you are a seasoned entrepreneur in your startup phase or simply thinking about taking the leap into entrepreneurship, we've got your back, girl. With our extensive course library, monthly training, exclusive members-only discount perks, and unlimited tools. We also have a supportive community of women where our members share stories, experiences, their wins, and business tips. The Corporate Misfit Club is the perfect place to be to start, launch, or grow a business. So check it out at corporatemisfitclub.com.